Yo guys, welcome back to a new vlog and welcome back to the third traveling vlog of this year, because I'm actually going to Pakistan for the third time this year, which is actually pretty crazy because there used to be a time where I go like once a year or like once after every 2-3 years, and I think in 2023 that was the first year where I went twice in 1 year, and then this year is the first year where I've literally been 3 times in 1 year, and it's actually pretty crazy. Even though I actually went back in May, which was like 3 or 4 months ago, but this trip I do actually have a reason for going there, because if you guys actually followed my old channel, I think I actually filmed it, but I got my Nagar done, I think it was like 2 years ago, and 2 weeks ago my wife's visa finally got approved. Alhamdulillah, it got approved on the first attempt and the stress is finally gone. So today we're actually going to go get her and we're going there for like at least 2 weeks, and one of the things I'm slightly nervous about is the weather, because apparently over there it's like 40-degree heat. I mean, some days it'll be 40-degree heat and some days it will rain, so it like kind of balances it out. So hopefully, fingers crossed, whilst I'm out there, the weather, it will stay perfect and not like rain sunny, if you know what I mean. But the current time right now, it is currently about 4:11 and we actually have evening flight, and we are flying with Etihad Airways, which I've not flown them before, and also we actually have a 9-hour layover in Abu Dhabi, which is actually pretty crazy because for 9 hours, to be honest, I have no idea what I might actually do. But on this trip it's me and my mom, and that's basically it. So like I say, I'm actually for the airport and I will see you guys on the road. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a pretty good trip, but I'll see you guys on the road. Honestly, I have no idea about my bag. Every single time when I travel, my bag is always heavy and I literally have like no idea why. I mean, inside it has like my laptop's charger, so this is actually a pretty heavy bag. Right guys, we have now checked in and we are looking at the perfumes, and yo, these are not that expensive. I mean, they actually have great offers, but they're not that expensive, but it's actually not that busy. We are now in Abu Dhabi and we have now checked into the lounge, and not gonna lie, this lounge is actually a pretty nice lounge. Like, I feel like this actually might be my first lounge in a foreign country. Actually, back in January when I went with Saudi Airways, I went to their lounge, and their lounge, it was like pretty basic, but this lounge is literally insane. Like, I'll show you guys everything. But we went downstairs to the 3rd floor and had our breakfast. They literally have the biggest buffet, like the world's biggest buffet, and they also have a games room and a family's room, which I will show you guys that. But not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired because on the plane I actually got no sleep. Basically, I think I did film on the plane, but I literally have like no idea how well you guys could hear me on the plane. But yeah, I got no sleep and I'll try to get some sleep because the time right now, it is currently about 8:30 in the morning, and in the UK it's like 5:30, and then in Pakistan it's like 9:30. So I'm trying to get some sleep. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I get some sleep. But I'll show you guys the lounge, because this lounge is literally top-notch lounge, and also throughout the entire 9 hours we are staying in this lounge. Maybe we might go out for the last 2 hours, we have no idea. But when we got here, we were literally both so tired because obviously on the plane we got no sleep, so there's literally no point going out if I was gonna feel like irritated or sleepless, you know what I mean. So there's like no point. But before we stay here for the full 9 hours, and maybe in the last 2 hours we will go out. We have no idea depending on the traffic, because our next flight is actually at 2:55, so we'll see what happens. But I'll show you guys the lounge, and hopefully, fingers crossed, after my sleep I'll feel a lot better. So guys, this is actually the quiet part of the lounge, and over on that side you actually have a tea station making, and then drinks there. And then over here you got like BBC News playing, like nice decorations, nice sofas and nice layout, and obviously the view of the planes is literally top notch. Also, this lounge is like 3 floors into one lounge. Like floor 3 is the breakfast like stuff where we actually had our breakfast, and then floor 5 is this one, and then they also have a floor 6 or floor 7, and that's actually the rooftop lounge. And I think that might be like open space where you can actually see the planes properly. I have no idea because I might go there, I might not, I have no idea, but if I do I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I'm about to take a 2-hour nap. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll feel fresh afterwards. Like I feel like sleep deprived right now because I've not slept properly for the last few days, and now I feel sleep deprived. But hopefully on the next plane I'll get some sleep, because on the next plane I'm sat at the front, which obviously I have more leg room. On the first plane I did have a lot of leg room, but obviously I was sat with like random people and they literally took up the entire like seat, so obviously I got half a seat, if you know what I mean by that. So hopefully on the next flight, because I'm sat at the front, I'll have a lot of leg room and I'll get good sleep. But for now, I'll get some sleep and then I'll see you guys after my nap, and then I'll show you guys the rest of the lounge. Right guys, it is currently about 1:30 and we are still in Abu Dhabi. I was woken up from a 4-hour nap which was pretty much needed, and now I actually feel fresh, and our next flight is actually at 2:45 and boarding it starts at like 2 p.m. So we literally have half an hour left in this lounge, and then we're about to board our second plane. So hopefully on that plane, because I'm sat at the front, I might get more sleep, I have no idea. But like I said, we have half an hour left of this lounge. This lounge, honestly, it's been the best lounge, but that sleep, it was definitely needed. So we have half an hour left in this lounge, and I'm about to board the next flight, and then hopefully by 7:15 PK time we should be in Pakistan. Not gonna lie guys, it feels pretty weird seeing 42 degrees on my watch, because when I went back in May it was showing like 38, 30, but it feels pretty weird seeing 42 on my watch. So guys, this is the games room where they have like 2 big massive TVs, and they also have like a hockey table and a pool table, and not gonna lie, it's actually pretty sick. And this entire room is actually sponsored by the WARNER Island in Abu Dhabi, which hopefully on the way back I do actually end up going. But this room is actually pretty sick. Like imagine if they had a PS5 here, that'll be sick. I think they actually had like a family room which I will show you guys, but in the family room I think they had like little children playing in there, so can't show you guys that. But obviously in the family room they had like a cinema there, and I think they were playing Kung Fu Panda 1, 2, 3 or 4, I have no idea, but I'll show you guys on the outside. Then I will show you guys the view of the planes, because airport views, the best. Right guys, we have now officially landed in Pakistan. I don't think I actually vlogged anything on the second flight, because obviously that plane, it was a lot smaller plane, even though I was sat at the front. And honestly, that plane journey, it felt like the longest plane journey, because I forgot to download the Etihad like TV app on my phone, so obviously I could watch any movies, nothing like that. But it literally felt like the longest flight, and we are now here, and I'll show you guys a hotel room tour. Guys, we just arrived into our hotel, and I'll give you guys a hotel room tour. Basically, this is the Royal Swiss, and this is the room. Huh?
Surprise, kidhar hai dikha do.
Surprise, that this is the bathroom. Ali, bathroom nicer. Nice bathroom. Nice wardrobe space. TV. Sofa. 2 massive double beds. 2 massive double beds.
Look this.
Wow. Ali, हमारा view क्या है?
मैंने अपने गाने में बना दिया.
Oh. Ali, ये कौन सा view है यार? So guys, it's the next day, and I don't think I actually vlogged anything else apart from us actually getting to the hotel. Yesterday we got into the hotel, had like half an hour break, like a rest, and then we went to a restaurant called WARNER, which is the first restaurant that I always go to every single time when I come to Pakistan. But today is actually a Saturday, and I thought I'll make this like a 2-day traveling vlog, even though today is like a traveling vlog, but you know what I mean. But today we're gonna go to the Donel Mall, which is a new mall in Lahore, which I went there last time, and not gonna lie, it's actually a pretty good mall, because it gave like a more like a Westfield travel centre food court vibe, because it is such a nice mall. So I'll show you guys that. But the current time right now, it is currently about 9 AM, and for the weather at 9 a.m, not gonna lie, this is actually pretty sick. Like, it's actually pretty sick. It's not too hot just yet, but I know throughout the day it will definitely get hot, because yesterday when I landed, even though I landed at like 7 p.m, it was hot. Like, it was literally hot. But I went upstairs and have the hotel breakfast. Basically, this hotel is the first hotel that I've been to where they like cater to everybody, because normally when I go to a hotel in Pakistan, they only do like, you know, the Asian style breakfast, but this hotel they cater to everybody and it's so nice. But yeah, first is breakfast, and hopefully after breakfast I do have time to go to the pool, go to the gym and have a shower and basically do everything for 12 p.m, because hotel checkout in Pakistan is actually at 12 p.m, and it's so annoying because even if you wake up late you have to rush everything. So I will show you guys breakfast, everything like that, and as hope for the best I do have time to go to the gym. Well, if not, I'll probably do like a home workout in the hotel room, but hopefully. So I want to guys have the breakfast and I will show you guys the hotel breakfast. I didn't actually end up showing you guys the view of our hotel last night because it was actually pitch black, but this is the view from like our hotel, and not gonna lie, it's actually the back of the hotel, but this hotel is actually near the airport, because when you take off, those buildings over there are literally the first thing that you see. So when you take off, you normally go like through this direction, but like I was saying, when you take off, like these buildings, like that one over there and then that one over there are the first building that you see when you take off. But not gonna lie, having a hotel next to the airport, I mean, not gonna lie, the airport is more like that side, but when we go outside probably we can see a few planes take off, something like that, I have no idea. But yeah, this is the back of the hotel. So not gonna lie, the view after the hotel, like the back of the hotel, is like pretty nice, but you know what I mean. Guys, this is the swimming pool.
Hello.
Both sides. This is the pool from both sides. They got a bridge. They have a bridge. Oh god. Yes. Wow, look at this. Deeper. Right guys, I have no idea how well you can see me, but it is currently about 1:30 in the morning and we came back so late. Literally, we came back from Lahore, we had like a half an hour rest and then we actually went out for some food and we came back late. And honestly, this vlog is literally been a massive mess. Hopefully my next few vlogs, they might be pretty good, I have no idea. But if you guys know, I'm actually here to actually get my wife, and obviously we're doing like a Ruxy function here, like one of the functions here in Pakistan, and obviously the vlogs before that they might be pretty messy, I have no idea. But obviously I am vlogging the Ruxy function, which obviously that vlog will go near the time of the function in the UK. That makes sense because I basically want all of like my wedding vlogs to go at the same time. Same with my Instagram posts, same with TikTok, everything like that. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the first Pakistan vlog, and if the next few vlogs are actually messy, then I do apologize because obviously it's pretty hectic. But I am about to go to bed and I will see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we actually leave the house and we do something, I have no idea, but I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Peace.